So before I get this started, I feel like I need to say a few things. My World Manga 2 progress has halted like really bad, and it's really fucking annoying. But yeah, I'm sorry that I haven't been posting anything related to My World Manga 2. It's just incredibly slow. But I wanted to make this video because there's a lot of random characters that are just in the pages for no fucking reason. And I kind of want to say, like, what happened to them. So I should also get a few things off my chest. There's several characters who haven't appeared in a while. That being, fuck, I don't remember their names. Feather and Akako. That's how you pronounce that name, Akako. That being Silas's and Jack's little sister. They haven't just disappeared. Like, they're still there. It's just you haven't seen them in a while. And of course, since this chapter is literally about Silas getting fucking kicked out of his house for killing Sylvie, I thought, like we wouldn't really see them all that much. Another character who hasn't appeared all that much was that one-eyed girl that was in chapter 3, page like 8. She hasn't appeared in a while. The girl who has the one eye and just stands up for no fucking reason. That character's name is Emily. I don't know if I revealed that or not. And she will have kind of an important role. And what I have planned for her is that she goes through like 3 different phases. Her current phase is her undead, fucked up zombie phase, where she has no emotion whatsoever. I don't want to reveal her other phases. Another character that I don't think I'll ever actually reference is the one-off joke character Baldy from chapter 3, page 10. According to the book, these pages are very off because sometimes I'll repeat a number. But yeah, Baldy, I'm not fucking joking, appearing for like 2 panels. That's a one-off joke. That's just a one-off joke. He's never fucking coming back. I just thought, I need a teacher character. I can't think of a teacher character. Why not use fucking Baldy? I think it would be funny. But yeah, this main video is supposed to be like, oh, what happened to these random one-off characters, And I'm currently looking through all the pages of the book. I see some characters who will probably never make an appearance again, like the robbers that robbed a bank from chapter 4, page 3. They's not making another fucking appearance. I think some other characters that haven't made an appearance in a while is the 2 girls that were with Stephanie, and was the one that revealed that Silas had a show. They being, I think their names was Poppy and Koi. Not 100% sure. I need to reference a different book. But yeah, they will come back because they need to be put into the school. I will reveal that eventually. There's a lot of things that I still need to make. Like Lucy finding out that there's just like a random little girl, which is from when Silas adopted another girl because he was afraid that a kitten would get too lonely. So he, adopted a girl no one fucking wanted. There's some other characters like the minor characters that were who took Silas in. And I actually don't remember what they did. They're in chapter 4. That weird balding guy with the long ass nose. The fucking swirly faced guy. I think the only reasons I had these characters were because I wanted to put my other projects and make them canonical. The swirly faced guy being from My Dream, and the long nosed guy being from My Dream, I think 3. Like, I wanted to make My World Manga 2 and My Dream kind of the same universe. I think I also did the same thing from the Friend Fictions like Silas X Bree, Silas X Noah, Sonic 3 and Dead. Those are all canonical as well. Just because I thought it would have been funny. Those stories, they're on a different account. I think the account is like Silas Sterling 2 blogspot or something. The only reason those were made was because I was like, hey, I like fan fictions. Why don't I make them with my friends? Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble with that. I think I've talked about it when I read them off. But yeah, no, the BRLA testing facility characters, the swirly-faced guy, which I don't have a name for, and the long-nosed, balding man, which I also don't think I have a name for either. You know, I just wanted them to have, you know, be kind of important, and I think they have, like, some beef with, like, BRLA, I'm not sure. There's also the fact that, if you want to know the lore of, you know, some of the characters, I have an Instagram account. I think it's just called like Silas Art or something. I'll have the link to it in the description. But yeah, pretty much the only reason I made that account was just so I could post my art. But it has a lot of like lore in it. If it's not pictures of porn that I drew, but like it has lore, like supposedly the Entity book that Stephanie's making. Stephanie being that character, the character who I think in chapter 7 was allowed into the school by the principal who sounds like Chills. Yeah. But like her thing is like she's making like a book about all the different entities that she encounters, because there's like 4 different things. I posted the key to the Instagram as well. There's BRLA, Iris, Static, and fucking Entity. BRLA, there's a bus outside. BRLA being you know, the main thing. That's your Lucy, your Winner, your Sylvie. Then you have Iris. Iris being Stephanie. Wait, did I say Stephanie was BRLA? I meant Sylvie. But Stephanie's Iris. And I think the current form of Emily, the one-eyed girl, is also Iris as well. I want Iris mainly to be fucking plants and shit. So, like, any time that you see, like, a plant that's, like, alive or something, like, actually alive, not a plant alive, but, like, human alive, and it, like, has an eye or something, there's, I think one of the chapter 6 pages has a, like, sunflower with an eye. That's Iris. And I think in chapter 8, page 3, which comes after the one that I'm currently working on right now, that will be the one that says, hey, Iris no longer has giant fucking beef with BRLA, because Silas, the main character, he is not BRLA. Even though he thinks he is. He's not. He's something else. And I don't want to reveal it. Yet. But I think these pages actually probably did reveal it. Which, I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't want to spoil too much shit. But, yeah. But, yeah, no, yeah. So, there's Static. Static, so, in my original concept, and you can also see it in some of the early animations as well, alternates were a thing. I wanted Mandela Catalog to also be kind of canonical to the lore. Because, myworldmanga2 is a mixture of a few things. And I think I did reference those things in a page where we get introduced to Silas's cousin, Kateson, which is a very early version of her. She wasn't a very unique character. But yeah, I made reference to like all the things I wanted to reference. So, you know, Nyan Nico Sugar Girls. That's mainly just because all the drawings are so goddamn dog shit. The characters are unappealing as fuck, you know? Like, there's no way that someone could be attracted to these characters. And that's Nyan Nico Sugar Girls, like, low quality drawings. and like it's almost an anime style, not quite. Sonichu's another thing as well, and Tails Gets Trolled. I get a lot of inspiration from Tails Gets Trolled because of all the random fucking shit, and that's mainly why I think that like Mandela Catalog was canonical until the giant fucking thing happened with Mandela Catalog, where Alex Keister privated, where he kindly asked everyone who uploaded his live streams, anything with his face in it, to private that shit. Because one person was like, do you know what would be really funny? What if I made a pedophilic fan fiction, you know? And he was like, fuck no. Get the hell out of here, dog. And he privated, like, everything. Which was a big shame. And I was like, oh shit, you know, I probably shouldn't have Mandela Catalog shit in here anymore. That wasn't the big reason. There's also the fact that I'm just not a fan of Mandela Catalog anymore. I used to be a kind of big fan. I have the fucking stuffed animal. But I'm not a fan of it anymore. So I was like, fuck it. Which, you know, ruined some shit because, you know, alternates were a canonical thing. But I'm like, okay, I gotta quickly switch this. Fuck it, static. Because alternates were, you know, something that would take control of, like, VHS tapes, TVs, and shit. And static, you know, is electronic entities. BRLA is more of, like, crazy fucking monsters and shit. You know, Iris is more plant-based, more natural. You know, this fucking flower will kill you. You know, that type of shit. Static is, like, characters who can control, like, electronics and shit. And, yeah. There's also, like, a few characters that also haven't really made too much appearance. There's also Chris Chan. He's not canonical. I just really thought Chris Chan should have been in here. He's never coming back, by the way. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. I forgot to talk about entities. Entities are just entities. They're fucking something else. I don't know. Chapter 5... I try to go with a depressing, like, tone with Chapter 5. I know My World Manga 2 is kind of hard to follow, and it feels like nothing fits with each other. And it doesn't help the fact that the fucking book, the comic of My World Manga 2, you know, has this fucking 12-hour later shit, you know? But, yeah, no, Chapter 5 was I kind of wanted, like... I wanted people to realize that this shit's not just supposed to be a comedy. I want My World Manga 2 to be a horror dramedy. That's my ultimate vision. I want it to be a horror dramedy. And with, you know, with dramas, you know, you have to have like sad shit. And Chapter 5, I really try to set home that, like, hey, this shit's supposed to make you sad, you know? So I was like, here, let me give the fucking backstory of Lucy and shit, you know? That, like, she never got anything. Her NES that she stopped playing, that was the only thing that was given to her by her parents. She lived in the fucking basement, you know? It's supposed to be sad shit. You're supposed to, like, feel bad for this character. And then, I think, like, yeah, right here, Chapter 5, page 8, there was a thing where, like, her dad had a cursed VHS tape, tried to kill her with it by playing it, but it ended up just fucking up Winter and Lucy, making them stronger. Yeah. And then I think this is also around the time lesbian sex scene. This is around the time we also figure out that Silas and Jack was Lucy and Winter's step siblings. And I think you know, the main thing was like, oh, Silas and Jack, they were fucking dropped off at a tree or some shit, you know? But what I want that to be is fake as fuck. Because in the chapter I'm currently working on, which I think I gave up a little bit of it, like showing off Silas's real fucking family, not step siblings, but actual fucking sisters. There's, you know, I'm gonna fucking do a big ass reveal that Jack never liked Silas in the first place. He never did. And they never got along, even though they've always been like kind of get together. they never really got along. And I want Chill, who was in Chapter 7, I think the last episode of Chapter 7, where, you know, Jack was with Silas, they go to a strip club, a long-ass music scene of singing Rocky Road, and then Chill was one of the fucking strippers. You know, I want, like, her to reveal to Silas that, hey, your entire fucking past is fake. Lucy was the one who cared about you the most. And you can kind of see it with the pages. Lucy cares a lot about Silas. It's a clear thing. I'm also trying to see what else we have. Oh, yeah. Chapter 5, page 15. I'm now just fucking reviewing this shit. I should, like, sit down and reread and read all of these for, like, a video. So people don't fucking think, like, why the hell did he start with Chapter 7 and never, like, go to the DeviantArt or the blog spot, you know? I need to sit down and reread and read all of these fucking pages. But I'm just mainly going through it, explaining some lore, you know, saying, like, which characters I need to, like, bring back, which characters, you know, probably you won't see again. And chapter 5, you know, I think this one takes place in a fucking locker room. Yeah, this takes place in a locker room. And this is when they find out that the teacher's a fucking pervert. And there's just, like, a random army guy. I want to kill him off. The fucking army guy. I want to kill him off. The one with the fucking the six-pack, the fucking wristbands, the fucking camouflage shorts. I want to kill him off. Because he's such a dog shit character. And then there's, yeah, chapter 5, page 17, where Silas sees there's a fucking hole in his hand that he doesn't work. That, like, he's just fucking confused about. He looks depressed. He knows about it, but, like, he doesn't understand why the fuck he has it. I can also tell this is a pre eye bag as well. I think we get into the eye bag, like, yeah, chapter 6, I think the eye bag's introduced. Chapter 5, page 18, the last page of chapter 5. You know, Silas actually says, like, what the fuck is this, like, hand, you know? And he's like, oh, something entered your body, you know? The fucking entity shit, you know? It's the most fucking unclear thing. Oh, yeah, here we go. Literally the beginning of chapter 6, we see the characters that, you know, barely fucking come back. I think it is Koi and Poppy. Yeah, Poppy... Koi, I don't fucking remember the lore with Koi. I actually kind of forgot Koi was a character, not fucking lying. But Poppy is Stephanie's little sister. There's a lot of fucking sibling shit, but not everyone's related with each other. You know. A lot of sibling shit. And that's because I just want it to be, like, normal, and it's not like, oh, they're all just fucking friends. You know. I want, like, these characters to actually have, like, an attachment to each other. Not like a love attachment, but, like, sibling attachment. That's, like, you know, like, so, like, when a character does die in front of another character, like, they actually, like, get really fucking sad. Yeah. There's also the fact that, there's also a lot of, like, Japanese stuff. Mainly the Oni-chan shit with Akako and Feather. Even though I recently revealed on Instagram again that My World Manga 2 takes place in fucking Delaware. And the only reason, like, this is where shit starts getting confusing, because Doki Doki Literature Club is canonical to My World Manga 2 as well. I want it to be kind of canonical. It's not like, oh, you know, the characters exactly how they fucking act in, you know, their respective shit, you know. They're not going to act exactly like that. but like certain pieces of lore from those, you know, are canonical. Doki Doki Literature Club having the characters, that's about it. The characters in the Literature Club. That's the only fucking thing. And the characters kind of act like how they do in the game, but not really. And I think the main thing that said, hey, Doki Doki Literature Club is My World Manga 2 is the Monica character. The Monica character, and I think the Yuri character who comes up in Chapter 6. That's mainly to show that, hey, there is Doki Doki Literature Club shit. But where it definitely becomes not canonical is that Doki Doki Literature Club takes place in Japan, but in My World Manga 2, that shit took place in goddamn Delaware. It took place in fucking Delaware. Now you're probably saying, oh, why did you choose Delaware? Because it's right next to New Jersey. And why do I want this fucking thing to take place next to New Jersey? Because I want the fucking Jay and Silent Bob movies to be canonical as well. And with the new page that I need to release, fucking Jay and Silent Bob are mentioned. They really are. Because I want the Clerks movies to be canonical. Why? Because I think it'd be so fucking stupid and funny at the same time. Alright, Chapter 6. Oh, major sex scenes coming up. But, Chapter 6, there's a big purple guy that, I'm going to make a just quick little short thing to show what the fuck happened to him. The short things that I want to make, there's 3 shorts that I want to make. And it's just showing off what happened to these characters. The purple guy who dated Yuri in Chapter 6. The principal in Chapter 7. And the old guy in, I think, Chapter 5. The old perverted gym teacher. I want to show what happens to them. Now, the problem with those is that, like, those are going to take place in, like, present day. Chapter 6 is way fucking before. Like Chapter 6, 7, and 8, way before. We haven't even got, like, to, like, the fucking characters I'm, like, that I've currently made on, you know, the Instagram account. You know, the fucking, Sally and shit, you know. I think that, like, Chapter 20 leak, you know, literally only had characters that haven't been fucking revealed. Because I'm so fucking slow at making this. I need to sit down and fucking make it. But yeah, no. That purple guy, I'm gonna make a short with him. And Salas is mainly gonna ask, like, who the fuck are you? You know? And he's just going to be like a fucking a different gym teacher. Like he's not like, he doesn't go to the gym that Salas goes to. He goes to the gym for like the army kids. You know, that's his main fucking reason for existing. And Salas is gonna question, it's like, you dated a high schooler? Because Yuri is a high schooler. He's like, well, she's fucking 21 and I'm 35. He's gonna be like, okay. Oh yeah, Chapter 6, Page 6, which I redrew just because I just wanted to sing the entirety of Holiday by Lil Nas X. One of my favorite Nas X songs, by the way. Next to Break Vines, but he didn't officially release that one. Then after the sex scene, you know, we get introduced that, Sylvie is a member of BRLA. You know, and she's a fucking bitch. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, and then there's the, you know, the dots on Salas's face, which I need to, you know, re-talk about. The dots on his face, this is where Salas gets his eye bags, by the way. Yeah, he got it after the sex, because he got, like, actually fucked up by Sylvie. And I think that was the main reason he killed Sylvie. Because, like, he didn't want he didn't want to be like an actual fucking monster. He wanted to be a human. But I think before that, he was never fucking human. Oh no, this is where they reveal that he's not human no more. Yeah, because the holes were caused by Sylvie, and Cells got, like, actually fucked up. And, you know, like a hole in his, like, chest or some shit. Which I need to reveal. Which I need to talk about. You'll be careful with me, right? After that question, Cells got shot in the stomach 3 times to extract whatever was in him. Awesome. And then he made a kids program. That's when Stephanie's like, holy shit, that fucker's still alive. You know, and then Chapter 7, the beach episode. And then there's the fucking pentagram on the back of his head, which I need to, you know, explain a little more, because there's just a random fucking pentagram around his head. There's also the tattoo that Lucy and Winter has, like, on their pelvis area. That's like of like that, like Lucy has Winter's face and Winter has Lucy's face. And I think that's the main way they stay connected. There's also the fact that you know, I don't want to reveal too much, because I want, like, the craziest fucking plot twists of all time. You know, I want all that shit to happen. Yeah. I've also realized how many times I forgot to fucking finish drawing hair. But, yeah, no. There's a lot of, you know, random shit. And it's kind of hard to, you know, explain. But I'll try to explain it. I'll try to make shit with this stuff. And, you know, expect a lot more. My World Manga 2. This was a long video of me mainly just talking, because there's not really much, you know, for me to show. I think, so, like, you know, My World Manga 2 is my passion. It's my little passion project, you know. I care a lot about it. Because, like, this is the one thing where I can really express myself. What the fuck? Hold up. I also get these pages shuffled a lot as well. Okay, this is page 4, this is page 3, this is page 1. 2. There's a few other things I want to reveal. Son of a bitch. Wait. Yeah, son of a bitch. Hold on. This fucking shit's confusing, man. It drives me up a damn wall. One of the main things I want to, again, I think I've already talked about it. I want to reveal that, Jack never really liked Silas in the first place. And there's going to be an episode where Jack straight up just gets fucking removed. And the only reason he got removed was because he wanted to pursue his dream job. Even though the characters of My World Manga 2 have a ridiculous amount of money. They are more rich than most rich people. Mainly Lucy, and that's because fucking, you know, they don't rely on money. They don't rely on money. They're fucking entities. They're, you know, creatures. They're creatures. They don't fucking rely on money. They want something. Who the fuck's gonna stop them? You know? Bullets? Yeah, right. Can't just fucking kill them. You have to figure out a way to. And there's a few more characters I need to, you know, introduce. I still need to introduce Silas's wife, which will be coming, which I think will be in, fuck. I think I fucked up the lore a little bit. Yeah, there's Silas's main wife, the fucking body pillow, which I need to introduce. And then there's like still a few more characters. There's too much. There's fucking too much, man, to explain. But yeah, no, My World Manga 2 is a real big passion project for me. I care a lot about this shit. Because, you know, I worked hard on trying to make the lore for this thing. So, like, you know how, like, sometimes when people, you know, they kind of make up their own fucking stories when they go to sleep, you know? They make up their own stories, they have their own fucking universe, you know? People make their own stories when they go to sleep. And that's literally how I came up with the concept of My World Manga 2. Every night before I go to sleep, I just, like, come up with random shit in my head and, like, man, you know? And that's how random fucking characters get introduced. Some of them fucking just came from my dreams. One of the characters I need to introduce, please open up my fucking phone. One of the characters I need to introduce, I forgot her name. Entity 405. I don't know her name. I forgot her fucking name. God damn it. Entity 405, which is a long-nosed woman that wears a mime outfit and has antlers. That came from a dream of mine, of like an ARG series like I was watching on YouTube that I forgot the name of, but I do have the fucking name of that shit written down because I wanted to make it for real until I realized I don't know how the fuck I would, because I don't have a good video editing program. But I did write down the name of it. I think it was called like Resurrection or some shit. Respiration. And it was just like a horror short, and I had a dream that like fucking Nightmind talked about it or something. Respiration. And it was literally like something that I made. It was me, I made it. And it was literally just me sitting in the middle of a room, you know, looking on my phone. You could see like a weird identical copy of me in my closet with like completely black eyes just staring at me. And then when I leave the room, the identical copy of me walks into the closet door, so you can't see it, and then comes fucking running straight into the camera. You know, you could see a long nose, like a long cone nose, giant ass antlers, and, you know, says some text. I don't remember what it said, because I had this dream like fucking half a year ago. You know? And I was like, and when I woke up, I was like, holy shit, that would be such a good idea for a horror short. I don't know how the fuck I was going to make antlers. I don't know how the fuck I was going to make the fucking character, you know? So I never went with it. I never made it. But I was like, I don't want to let go of this character. So why don't I put it in My World Manga 2? That's how we got fucking Entity 405. The reason I did 405 and not 404 is because, you know, 404 is too fucking easy. Like, come on. 404, you'll think it's static. That character's not static, it's an actual entity, it's not a static entity. But yeah, no, My World Manga 2, you know, there's a lot more stuff coming to it. And hopefully I don't fuck up explaining the lore, like, through the shorts and shit. Like, the shorts explaining what happened to just these random minor characters that you never get to fucking see again. And other shit. But yeah, there's also a few more characters I need to introduce. Like, Rocky, which is about to get introduced. She was supposed to be introduced, in Chapter 8, the first part of Chapter 8. She was supposed to be introduced. I think I have, like, an old voice file I think I deleted, though. But it was an old voice file. And, like, Cellus was just, like, being fucking alone watching, like, Garfield or some shit. And he hears, like, a noise, and it's just, like, this random fucking, like character, you know. But then I was like, you know, this is fucking stupid. I don't want to make this shit. So I was like, alright, fuck it. I'm going to just put him on a bus. I'm going to put him on a fucking bus. and I'm going to make him go to his sister's house. That would be awesome. And I'll introduce Rocky in a different fucking video. So, chapter 8, page 1 is the one that's out right like now. Like, it's been out of him, you know, going on a bus to his sister's house. Chapter 8, page 2 is like introducing the sister characters and also reintroducing Kateson, because again, the Kateson that's in the book in this, you know, isn't like that was a beta version. It's going to be a fucking beta version of her. Same thing with the Emily character as well, the one-eyed girl. Like, those are kind of beta characters of them. So, like, they don't, like, they're not, like, full, they just look like default fucking characters. You know, they look like you'll never fucking see them again. But I want you to see them again. So, Kateson, you know, she's now, like, she's her own fucking character. You know, pink, wavy hair. Size M breasts. You know, great personality. So fucking stupid. You know, people bully her and call her balloon animal because her breasts are too big. It's not normal. But yeah, yeah, and Emily, I need to reintroduce Emily. And then what I want to do with Emily is, like, I want to introduce her. You know, she's no longer just like a girl with one eye. Like, one of her eyes is now. Where the fuck did I put the thing? I gotta check it. I don't remember. Knowing my fucked up ass, it'd probably be like a pussy or some shit. Why wouldn't you know? That is what it is. Yeah. Eye vagina. That's her. That's literally her. Slur name. That's another thing I need to introduce. Is slur names, which is just like names, which are just like fucking mean names for people. Like the Alex character, which I need to introduce. There's a lot of fucking characters I need to introduce. Alex, which is just like an 11-foot character. You know, her slur name is Slender Bitch. Kateson didn't have a name originally, but now she does. And I'm like, I'll just fucking repurpose the Kateson character. We'll never see her again. So why not reintroduce her as the fucking balloon animal? And Emily, you know, having a fucking eye vagina. And an eyeball where her pussy's supposed to be. You know, very interesting concept for a character. I thought of it all by myself. But yeah. No, I need to reintroduce Emily Kateson, which I think Kateson will get introduced in chapter 8, page 3, which is also the page where Iris and BRLA basically are like, you know, with each other. They're no longer like enemies. But because I don't want to spoil the fucking scene, because I feel like the scene's going to be really funny. That's also going to be the page that like introduces like all the different like things, what BRLA is, what Iris is, what fucking Static is, what entities are, you know, and what Stephanie's sole purpose in life is. And then I think that will be the same one where Kateson gets introduced. Yeah. But chapter 8, page 2. I'm sorry if this is really fucking hard to follow. It is just audio. But chapter 8, page 2, which is the one I'm currently working on right now, if I'm not going to be working on the shorts, is going to be the one with, you know, that introduces Hannah, which Hannah's going to have some expensive lore attached to her. I think I have a page that I never uploaded to Instagram explaining Hannah. But yeah, there's going to be lore with her. I also want to introduce Silas's grandpa and uncle, which are Jewish, and there's going to be some really fucking crazy lore with them and shit. Where like Silas's grandpa, like the reason why Silas never met his grandma was because she died in the Holocaust, and his grandpa was also there but survived. And there's going to be a lot of lore with that. That's going to be, I think, chapter 8, page 4. You know, and it's going to be like a big family dinner thing. I don't think Thanksgiving. I don't think it'd fit. I also don't even know that much about Jewish people either, so I don't know if they eat Thanksgiving or not. But like, it's going to be, you know, the like on that, you know, Silas is going to bring Hannah, and the thing about Hannah is a nudist, and she even has a card that says she can be out in public as a nudist, and I want there to be a joke of like a Karen being like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" You know, fucking weirdo, you know, and she's gonna be like, "Well, I have this card that says I can do it," and she's like, "I don't give a shit." It's like, well, how the fuck did you even get a card like that in the first place? And Anna's just gonna be like, to get a nudist card, you have to literally be like, like asexual. It's like, what the fuck does that mean? It's like, that means I don't like anything. I don't like anything sexual. That's why I'm allowed to do this. You know, I think that would just be really fucking funny. Hannah will be the main reason why the fucking shit gets censored a lot. But like it's going to be Lucy and Stephanie, Silas and Hannah going over to his grandpa's house, you know, to have dinner. And, you know, the grandpa had been going through the Holocaust. Immediately recognizes Stephanie. Again, I already have lore with Stephanie. Stephanie is over 100 years old. Over 100 years old. Around 120 fucking years old. When she was in her 20s, she went by Stephanie Lokovich. And she ran a concentration camp. This is really fucking offensive, but also the page that I'm working on has the first F slur. It's censored, but still. Yeah, that's another... Sorry. That's another thing I want to introduce. Is, you know, like, My World Manga 2 is going to be fucking offensive and you're going to fucking like it. It already kind of has been. It's been making fun of Christians for a while. And there's one page where we can see the outside of school and it says racist ass school. But, yeah, no, you know, they go there. Grandpa immediately recognizes Stephanie. Stephanie immediately recognizes him. And she's like, oh shit, I shouldn't fucking be here. And, like, she'll, like, try to explain. It's like, no, I'm not Stephanie Lokovich. You know, my name's Stephanie Lokovich. It kind of sucks that my name's pretty close to her, but I'm nothing like her. I'm not related to her. You know, I want her to be really fucking, like, really fucking scared. It's like, oh, shit. You know? And Lucy is going to be sitting there really confused, like, what the fuck, like, is going on? And Silas, he's going to be like, hey, Grandpa, why don't you tell that story of you when you were young? And his uncle's gonna be like, I don't want to hear the fucking concentration camp story again. And his grandpa's gonna be like, shut the fuck up, I'm telling it anyway. 'Cause the nice one asked. And Stephanie literally, like, says, like, hey, where's the bathroom? And, you know, goes into the bathroom, takes Lucy with her, and explains to Lucy why she's, like, acting very strange around Silas's grandpa. And Lucy, like, tries to lean up on a door, falls, shows the bedroom, which is filled with all this old shit, including Stephanie's name tag, including Stephanie's entire outfit when she worked at when she owned the concentration camp and the name tag, and she starts going, "Oh my fucking god," you know. That's pretty much all I want that episode to be about, is like Stephanie being like really fucking concerned. She's like, I shouldn't fucking be here. Silas and Hannah are two, like, they're not very intelligent characters, so they don't understand why the fuck she's freaking out, but they also kind of don't care either. The uncle knows something's up, but he also doesn't give a shit. And Lucy's the only one that's like, holy fuck, I probably shouldn't have brung you here. The reason why I'm not going to explain why Lucy brung Stephanie there is, again, because that will spoil something. And I don't want to reveal it, because the thing getting revealed is on page 3. It's going to be in page 3. But yeah, no, like, I want that episode to be like fucked up and offensive, but also like a lot of comedy to it as well. South Park. I just fucking realized this shit's gonna be like fucking South Park comedy. But yeah, that's all the plans that I have for My World Manga 2 right now. I haven't really thought too much ahead, but like, as I'm going, I have general ideas of what I want to do. I still need to, like, explain what the fuck's going on with Silas. What's with the fucking backwards pentagram? You know, is he cursed with something or something? And I think I'll review that in page 3. And Stephanie's gonna be like, no, I just fucking, like, stabbed something into you and I thought it was really funny or something. You weren't actually cursed. I just wanted to make Lucy feel bad. Because Lucy's, like, looking over this fucking gravestone with Silas' name on it. I was like, holy shit, he's gonna fucking die. You know, and Stephanie's not like, no, he's not gonna fucking die. I just wanted to make you feel bad. But yeah, that's most of the plans that I have with it. So I hope you enjoyed this almost hour long of me just talking and explaining my plans with My World Manga 2. Again, I really care about this series. This is just kind of a passion project for me. Because, you know, like, who doesn't just want to make, like, their own fucking series, you know? And I'm like, you know, if Nia and Nico Sugar Girl sucks so fucking much ass, it doesn't explain fuck all. It's lowest quality it could possibly be. I could do that too. I wanted to start, like, quote-unquote animating My World Manga 2 on chapter 1, page 3. Never finished it. I think the thing is still on the Reuploads Music account from when I tried to do it, and I just couldn't finish it because I didn't want to go through this entire fucking thing. Like, let's be for real. There's over 100 pages of this shit, and probably how I was going to do it so the episodes weren't too short was going to be like do 3 pages at a time. Because if I just did 1 page, I think that holiday one is a perfect example, because I redrew that one in the animation style, chapter 6, page 6. That one was really short. Most of it took up was just the fucking song. That's what took up most of it. The rest was really short. I think it was about fucking 30 seconds. You know, it's awful. But yeah, that's my plans for My World Manga 2. I will definitely be continuing it. It's not canceled. My ultimate dream with My World Manga 2 is, my ultimate dream with it is for, you know, at least, you know, 10 people to fucking look at it. 10 people to check it out. I think that's what pretty much happened with Chapter 1, when Chapter 1 was still getting made. Like, my friend Ashton was a fan of it, until I moved to paper and he couldn't fucking read it no more. That's why I want to, you know, read it. That's what I might do. That's what I might do. While I'm doing the Sonic shit, which, hopefully I'll finish the fucking room tour video, because I need to cut out something of the room tour video. When I upload the room tour video, I'm going to explain what I'm doing with Sonic. But, yeah, I think while I'm doing the Sonic stuff, I'll also sit down and read all of My World Manga 2. so people can get caught up with it. I'm not doing it page at a time. I might do it like chapter at a time, because again, it's so fucking short. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. So expect, a reading of the old chapters, some shorts explaining what happened to some random fucking characters. I might work on the purple one. Might work on the purple one after this, and also just continuing it all together, which again I might not do because I just can't get myself to do it. But yeah, and since I'm also going to play every fucking Sonic game, it also would be kind of difficult for me because I'm already preoccupied with Sonic. Yeah. There's also fucking 4 other videos I need to make. There's too much shit I gotta make. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this long ass fucking video explaining what my plans with My World Manga 2 are, kind of reviewing it a little bit. I also hope you like the banner art that I'm going to put as the image over this video. I don't think I would have worked. Because I haven't made it. I don't think I would work too hard on it. I probably won't even use banner art. It might just be a complete fucking black screen. It's just something to listen to in the background. It's like a single man podcast. That's what this is. It's just a single man podcast, just talking about random shit about fucking series that he made or something. That's literally what this is gonna feel like. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. So now you can get a little caught up. In the description, I'm putting the art account and the blog spot, both blog spots. I don't know if YouTube would allow me. They probably would. But, yeah. A thing about the blog spot. There is nudity in My World Manga 2. That's something you need to learn. There's nudity in it. And with the, with the animations, I also want to add, some graphic shit as well. I think I already did add some graphic shit with the episode that revealed that Sylvie was dead. Because that was supposed to be graphic. Fucking someone's head is, fucking... That entire video, that entire thing was a fucking reference to Ash versus Evil Dead. I want you to know that. That entire fucking page... I don't call them episodes, I call them pages because they're fucking short as hell. Each thing's around 5 minutes. That's what I usually try to aim for. Is 5 minutes, not even 10 minutes. 5 minutes. But that's why I call them pages, not episodes. But yeah, the entire thing was a reference to Ash vs. Evil Dead. There's an episode of Ash vs. Evil Dead. I don't want to spoil it because Ash vs. Evil Dead is a really fucking good ass show, and y'all gotta watch it. I love Evil Dead. Silas's character is literally just a fucking reference to Evil Dead. The fucking detachable hand attached to the fucking chainsaw. I'm planning on giving him a sawed-off shotgun as well. Yeah, he's literally a fucking reference to Ash Williams. That's literally the entire joke of the Silas character. Is that he's a reference to Ash Williams. And, for how much... Basically, take Family Guy, but make it a horror. And that's My World Manga 2. It's fucking Family Guy. It's a reference. Almost every episode has a reference to something. If it's not a song, then it's fucking just something else. The fucking... Literally, the newest page right now, which is the one of Silas going... I think that might have been page 0. Of, getting on a bus. That's a fucking reference to Borderlands. That's a reference to Borderlands, because he gets on a bus, starts playing There Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. Which, if you don't know, in Borderlands, the very beginning of Borderlands, the first fucking cutscene is literally a bus that plays Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. That's why Silas was shocked. He's like, oh shit. Because literally, he's like, fuck, I played Borderlands. I'm going to die. But yeah, no, like I don't think every page of the comic has a reference, but every page of the animated thing has a reference. But yeah, no. Like, it's literally just fucking Family Guy. And Silas's entire character is a reference to Ash Williams. And also, like, other shit as well. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And like I was talking about with the Ash vs. Evil Dead episode, I don't want to spoil it because it's really fucking good. One of the episodes, Ash Williams gets locked in a shed, and he sees his dead girlfriend from, I think, Evil Dead 2? It was either Evil Dead 1 or 2. And he sees her, like, skeleton, and it comes back alive. You know, and that's what I referenced in that page, was Ash vs. Evil Dead. I forgot what I was talking about before that, but yeah. But yeah, no. So, yeah. I want My World Manga 2 to be a horror dramedy. So, it has horror elements with monsters and shit, and the gore, which I'm trying to add. Which I'm going to add. But also be, you know, comedy. Silas is a fucking comic relief character, is a comedic relief character. And, you know, and drama, because, like, I also want people to actually, like, kind of feel bad for some of the characters, mainly Lucy, because her entire life has been fucked. But yeah, like, I want My World Manga 2 to, like, make you laugh and cry. I wanted to make you laugh and cry, like fucking Family Guy. That's always going to be the thing with My World Manga 2. It's going to feel like Family Guy. It's going to be cheap. It's going to be fucking stupid. But also it'll have those moments that are like, damn, I feel bad for this guy. I literally, like the fucking intro of Family Guy, laugh and cry. There's, Chapter 12. Chapter 12. I've thought ahead to Chapter 12. I want Chapter 12 to be the shittiest fucking chapter because it kills off the main character. Silas. I'm just gonna fucking reveal it. Kills off Silas. But he comes back at the end of it. But I want Chapter 12 to kill him off, and the fucking reading is literally just going to be the lyrics of Family Guy. And Jack's gonna be like, this fucking guy, even in death, he's still referencing dumb shit. But yeah, no, I want Chapter 12 to be like, holy shit, the fucking character's dead. And then at the end of the chapter, he's going to come back, and that entire chapter is just going to be fucking... It's not going to be depressed. It's just going to be dog shit, because the best character's fucking gone. The character that literally made the fucking thing worth watching, Silas, is gone. That no one's going to fucking like Chapter 12. I want that to be a thing. I want no one to fucking like it, because the funniest character's fucking gone. And it's going to be a really nothing chapter. And after that, you know, shit's going to start happening again. And you know how I said, like, the paper's going to reference Family Guy. It's literally going to be something on the lines of, he always made us laugh and cry. He really was a Family Guy. And then after Jack reads that, he's going to be like, fuck this, man. Even in... And he, like, you know, yells at the open casket. He's going to be like, even in fucking death, you're referencing dumb shit. And, the character... Cat's the pink hair. Kitten. Kitten's white-haired, yes. The character Kitten, who I want her to be able to see ghosts. She has like a spiritual level, because she's practically a fucking ghost or something. I don't know, I haven't really explained that too much. But she's going to like see the ghost of Silas, like, with, you know, the general family. And she's going to say it's going to be the funniest fucking shit in the world. She's going to look up at Jack and say, I want you to know. She's going to look up at Jack. Jack's going to look at her. And Kitten's gonna stand up and say, I want you all to know Silas is laughing his ass off right now. Because he got Jack to reference Family Guy. And I want that scene to be so fucking stupid. Even though it's supposed to be a serious scene, it's going to be like when Brian died. That's what I want it to kind of be like, when Brian from Family Guy died. Because, you know, it's supposed to be a really serious scene. But, like, the scene where he got hit, the random fucking squirrel comes up and kicks him, and he's like, that guy was a jerk. You know, and just ruins the entire fucking thing. You know? It was like, god damn, man. This was supposed to be serious, and then just this dumb shit happens. It also kind of reminds me of the Garfield, the new Garfield movie trailer. Because, like, the beginning of that trailer was really sad. It was, like, supposed to be Garfield as a kid, and he was alone. Went to John fed him, you know, it was supposed to be really nice. And, you know, I was actually tearing up watching that trailer. And then the fucking kitten Garfield ate the entire fucking pizza that was on John's tray. And I was like, that just fucking ruined it. This was supposed to be heartfelt. And you fucking ruined it. That's what I want Silas's death to be. I want it to be kind of serious, you know? But there's going to be these little fucking sprinkle things that make it fucking stupid. So, like, Jack reading what Silas wrote for him if he ever did die, and it's just fucking Family Guy. It's just going to be the intro to Family Guy. Jack's going to be like, that's fucking stupid, I'm not reading the rest of that. And then, you know, Kitten, who was Silas's first daughter, stands up and says, I want you all to know, he's laughing his ass off. I want that to be a scene. And I want it to be so fucking stupid. It's going to be stupid, it's going to be funny, but it's going to be chapter 12, so it's going to come in like fucking 30 years. I might make that just like a quick short and make chapter 12 actually like good. But yeah. But yeah, that's all my plans. I should have ended this video 10 minutes ago.